This is a quick video to show you one of the extra features that you might want to take advantage of in Articulate Storyline in the early stages of planning and building. This is the screen that you'll see when you open Storyline from the actual software program, as opposed to maybe double clicking a file icon. So you can see these are all the recent projects I've been working on over here, but up here you can either start a new project. We'll save record screen for later, but this little tool right here allows you to import, and you can import from PowerPoint, and you can import from several other pieces of software, but also from Storyline itself. So if you are thinking to yourself, you know what, I like some of the slides in the main basic SUNY SPARC that I've downloaded, but I can see where there's a lot of slides where I'm going to want to build, and maybe I just want to import some of those slides. I don't want to have to rebuild all of those slides. Or maybe you're near another campus that's also using some version of SPARC, has built something in Articulate Storyline, and you want to pull a bunch of slides together. Now in PowerPoint, you can open up all those multiple PowerPoint files, and you can just drag and drop slides from one to the other, and it's really easy. So this is how you're going to accomplish that in Storyline 3. The other reason that you would potentially want to import PowerPoint is it's possible that your university has a slide template that exists in PowerPoint, and we can bring that in to Articulate Storyline through the import PowerPoint. So let's just show you what that looks like. So we're going to import PowerPoint. I've already got it directed to where I want to go. I'm going to double click what I want, and it takes a moment to read here, and I also have a file that I just chose from the server. So I can see all of the slides that are in that presentation, and I can select, it kind of defaults to everything being selected, or if you click over here, you can get it to turn off all of those ones, and then I can just kind of come through here and say I want to take some of these slides I use in my orientation program and use it within my new Articulate file. So I can just kind of hold down the Shift key, or actually you don't even have to hold down the Shift key. I just maybe want this first activity. So I can click import, and this is all going to come with it. And again, here's a place where there's time and there's space, but these slides will get imported into a new Storyline project. Another way that you can use this PowerPoint is when we built the original Party Science program at SUNY Oneonta, we started with just using PowerPoint to build all of the slides. We used it as a way to say, okay, we're going to talk about BAC, and then we're going to talk about tolerance, and then we're going to talk about this, that, and the other thing. And then we could take it out to stakeholder meetings across campus. So this is our outline. These are the things. So when we talk about BAC, this is the language we're thinking about using. Does that make sense? So we could kind of move slides around really easily because PowerPoint lets you drag and drop stuff really quickly. And that really allowed us to build a very quick PowerPoint thing. And then what I was able to do is I imported that whole thing into Articulate Storyline, and that gave me kind of a skeletal framework to start working with. It all comes in one scene, but then you can start to move stuff around. You can copy and paste slides from one scene to the next. So that's all of there. The other thing that you might take advantage of, and tune out if this is too much overload right now, but if we go to view and we go to feed to the slide master, you'll notice here's all of the basic slide masters, and this is the background where you can design a default slide for all of your slides, or you can change stuff out. But all of the master slides that are built into that PowerPoint have come in with it. So if I want to say that this is my default PowerPoint slide because your college has one and they want you to use it, you can get it in there quickly just by importing it as a PowerPoint slide. So it could be a real time saver. Another place where I've used this is I've brought PowerPoint presentations in, and I've recorded videos of myself talking about how to teach that particular slide. So I have a training tool for students who I'm training to teach a PowerPoint, and they can review that slide as many times as they want. So there's a lot of different opportunities. And again, I really am hopeful that you're going to take off with SPARC, but I think you'll realize that once you start to gain some mastery of Articulate Storyline, there's a lot of uses within higher education for using the software program. There's so much, like the sky's the limit. So I want to drop some seeds and plant some ideas about how you might use Articulate in other ways on your campus.